Hello and welcome to my Cat Judged Road to 1000. I had another break day, kind of, but just for videos. I did play yesterday, but I got pretty late, so I didn't have time for editing, and the game was really horrible, and I was in a super bad mood, so I was like, nah, I'm not posting this. I did win, but I played horribly, and I just won because of a blunder in the end by the opponent. And that taught me again that I'm not playing for winning at all. Like, I play for playing a good game, really. So it didn't put me in any better mood that I won in the end. But let's see. I think I would like to have another good game again. Like the last good game was really on Monday, which was exceptional. And then it just went downhill from there. No, it was on Sunday maybe. Or Saturday. I keep getting days mixed up. 3 days ago. So let's see. And let's find ourselves an opponent and just hope we can play a good game. Oh god, I'm white again. So we'll try our London. I did have white yesterday as well. And actually the weird thing was I was in a good position yesterday and I had absolutely no clue what to do. Like, it was really weird. So far, so good. Still going with my regular plan. I'm wondering, do I usually first? I think I first do the knight and then push the pawn. So in this case, I still just withdraw. Doing this. Okay, they are a little bit ahead, having already castled. Where do I put my bishop? Just here. What if they come here with the knight? Do I need to worry about that? I don't know, but I think I will just, for now, go here with the bishop. They attack here. They are very, very fast and they look like they know what they are doing. So let's see. If I castle now and they take here, I can take back, but then they have the open file. What else can I do? If I take, they have 1, 2, 3 on this. I have only 2, so I'm not gonna take. The question, they could also just come down here and give me a fork. If I castle now, they can just come down here and give me a fork. So that's bad as well. So maybe I'm just pushing this, but then they can come here again. Maybe I'm already in some trouble. If I go here, they can come here, which again is a fork, but then I can just take. And if they take here, so if I go here and they take here, then I can take maybe with this bishop or with this knight. So I think, okay, but if I go here and they take here, oh, we just said this, then I will take with the knight or the bishop. Maybe with the, wait. Okay, again, here, they take, I take, they take, I don't know. I will just push this. Okay, they took this. So my options are to take back with this or to take with this. If they take with the knight, I still have this. I'm thinking I'm taking with the knight. If they take here, I can still take here. Wait, they still have 3 on this. So if I'm taking here, they take here, and then I could just go somewhere else with my bishop. Okay. That was to be expected. Now if I take here, they take here, I take here, they take here. So I'm not gonna take this for now. I'm thinking of attacking the rook. But they might just do this. Then I come here. So I'm wondering where, like, I will just move my bishop now. So should I go here? Should I go here and force some movement here? But I'm just losing a tempo, right? They will come out with their... So I'm thinking of maybe going here. But they are up a pawn, okay. So now if I take with that one, I don't know if that's great for castling here. So maybe I want to go somewhere else. So what about going here? But then they take. So this pawn is gone anyways. Yeah, I have to take. I don't think this is looking good for me. So the question is here or here. Could also go here. So they want to attack this twice. I can go here. Attacking the rook and the bishop. I can do the same from here, but I don't know if I want to go there. So I'm gonna go here. Oh no, that was wrong, right? That was wrong. I think I just lost the game. Hey, Pippet. By the way, we do have a little Sky here today. Right, say hi. Okay, so they took. How do I take back is the question. I can either take with this or I can take with the queen. This pawn is lost, I think. Although let's see, if I take here and they take here. Yeah, I cannot take further. So that is lost, and then I also need to save my knight after that. Maybe here. This looks horrible. This looks so horrible. My king is completely exposed. Okay, so I'm thinking of going here. It's protected by this, and it's attacking this, but I only have one I'm wondering if I should attack this or if I can do anything about my queen safety. But if I do this, they can take my knight and they attack the king. So I don't know, I think this is the safest for now because I don't think I can do anything about my king right now. If I go here and then they come attack here, I will just go here. Let's just go here. They can take this pawn. It's not looking great. It's really not looking great. Like they just have stronger attacks against my pieces. So I'm thinking of going here to protect the rook. But then they can just take my... Wow, they play really well, don't they? But this is how it always looks because their pieces just seem to align so well. Let's just see. I mean, I cannot... I have to do something about this. So they will take this next and then they attack my king and I cannot bring the king up because it's affected here. So I literally only have this and then they... Oh wait, they cannot... No, they cannot take my knight. It's protected then. So I will go here. It's protecting both my rook and the knight. I hope. They are leading by 1 pawn again, but they have so many pawns. They will have to move their bishop now. I keep having the same opening. I'm just seeing that it's always the Zucator Chigorin variation, which I never hear about outside of my games. I still haven't looked it up. It's the queen's pawn opening Zucator Chigorin variation. Alright, so they protect... they attack my knight. Which, yeah, I don't see a way to defend this. I don't think I have a check, so I cannot do anything about this. Like with this, they can even do this, or they just take here, and then there's no way. I think I'm completely lost. I can try to bring over my rook as well, or maybe here, if they take, or what else can I do? No, I cannot go here to protect because then again they will just attack me here. This is a really bad situation. So I think I need to get my rook out somehow. The question is, where do I put it? I cannot put it here because it's attacked by this, so maybe here they can take another pawn, but then I can take a pawn. So I think I'm gonna do that. What will be the reaction? So I go here, they cannot take because I have this. If they take here... But they can just take my knight. I wish this was open because that would be nicer if this stupid bishop wasn't here. But if I try to chase the bishop away, they will still take here. I will still have to react. And I cannot go up here because of the knight, so that nothing is working. Like, my pieces are just not lined up well, but theirs are perfectly lined up. They're protecting the square, so I cannot go there with the queen. I cannot go here to go up here because of this bishop. What to do? Still thinking this, but again, they can take this, and then I go here. No, I cannot. Like, if I go here, they take here. I don't see what I can do. Like, I really don't. Mm. Again, if I do this, they just take here. I have no way of saving any of this here. Like, this game is completely lost. I can go nowhere. I don't have a check. I don't have a good attack. What if I go here with the queen? If they take here, I take there. If they take me first, then I take here. But then they still take my knight. It's really bad. But is that the best I can do? If I go here, what else can they do, maybe? Can they go somewhere else with the queen? Yeah, they can just take here with the queen. No, I'm sorry, I don't see a way out. I don't see any way out of the situation. I mean, this knight at least is completely gone, right? And I think I'm also completely lost after that, because there's nothing I can do. They're both pointing to this. Like, there's no point. There's no point in doing anything here. How can their pieces be so perfectly lined up? And again, a player that doesn't even use any time. Like, how do they do this? I don't get it. I really don't get it. We are 700 players. I'm assuming, because I mean, I don't see their rating right now, but that's the assumption. I'm paralyzed. I'm completely paralyzed because this game is lost. I'm sorry. And I know I'm not supposed to be this negative, but seriously. I've looked at everything. I don't know how many minutes I already spent on this, but there's absolutely nothing I can do. And I think I'm completely incapable of doing a best worst move, like a best bad move. Like, what is creating the least damage? I don't know. Like, I see everything just falling off the board right now. Like, I'm guessing I'm already in mate mode. And this is probably why I don't see anything. No. If I move my queen, they take my rook and give me check. If I don't move my queen, they take my knight and attack my queen. And then I have to move my queen, and then I'm losing the rook. This... I think it's mate. Or at least it's very, very close to mate. No, I'm sorry, I'm just giving up. I know you hate when I do this, but I don't see a single move, and I don't see the point, very honestly, to continue playing here. So sorry, I'm giving up. Okay, I'm curious what went wrong again. Like, I'm really disappointed with my own play. Like, again, this was a 700 player. Again, like, how do they do this? Like, how? But we will see. I'm curious about the rating, and I'm curious what my big mistake was. Something probably in the opening. I think whenever I think I'm just developing, I'm doing some mistakes, and this is why I'm so afraid of just developing, because I always get into these messy situations. Not always. I of course exaggerate. But yeah, if I just try to be a good girl and just develop. But I didn't manage to castle my king. I'm also curious if I missed a chance there. So see you in the review. Okay, so let's have a look. I already saw a sneak peek, and it was a horrible game. It's so interesting. I had one single good game, and that is not enough to bring my confidence back. It was nice kind of for a day, but I play so badly. It's it's not fun. But let's see. We are at 733 rating points, which is 8 points above the beginning of our journey, which started in November last year. Time usage was good, I think. I don't know if I was making too fast decisions. I don't really think so. Again, I probably did something wrong in the opening. And that is the other frustrating thing. I lose these games very, very early now. So let's see if there's any pattern or whatever. We do have 5 games without a queen blunder. So now let's get into the details. Yeah, the graph shows I made one huge blunder and that lost me the game. I had something of a small uptick, but yeah, I managed to just ruin it. I don't know who all the mistakes are by, probably by me. So yeah, overall just horrible game. 67% accuracy, not acceptable. Opponent 75. It felt like they played much better than that, to be honest. They had 2 great moves, and yeah, all my moves were pretty much bad. Like, this was unacceptable, absolutely unacceptable. Played like an 800, opponent like 1200. So let's see. So book until here. We keep ignoring that they want me to push this pawn. So we were developing, and I think now must have happened something, right? Because right here they were advanced in their development, and then I still had to develop my bishop, which I did, so I had all the best intentions, but this was already bad. They wanted me to bring up the knight. I thought, not actively thought it, but my thinking is I should not move a piece twice in the opening. And I think I have been punished for this move a couple of times. Maybe not the exact position, but like roughly bringing this knight up too early. It usually was a mistake. But again, I don't know if it was the exact configuration. So yeah, I just wanted to be a good chess player and develop and make sure I can castle, but then things just started going bad. So, okay, so now and I was thinking, yeah, and this is again, like, I think this is the core problem for me. Like, whenever it comes to the kind of the end of the opening and the pawn break situation, I make mistakes. I just don't see what the best move is. Should I just have taken, but I had calculated that this is bad for me? I didn't take because I was like, no, they have. But maybe it wasn't important. Should I just have taken? Yeah, and then they would take here, and then take, and then take, and then they would have. What? This was equal? I calculated that I would come out bad out of this. See, I just miscalculate. I just miscalculate all the time. Because I had calculated this and I was like, oh, they have like 4 attackers on this and I have just like 2 defenders or something. So I didn't do this, and then this was the blunder. And this is this fair? Like, I make one bad move and the game is completely lost. Is this fair? Ah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And I don't even know why. Like, I was calculating that this shouldn't be so bad for me. Like, how can this lose me the full game? Oh, I was supposed to push here. I didn't see that actually. But they still... If I had pushed, they still could just take stuff, right? What if they just take? And then... Oh, I still have 2 also on this. So should I have taken? No. No. Anyways. Oh, this is so frustrating. This is really so frustrating. No, this is the wrong. I had considered this. I remember this, but then I thought this would go away. Oh, I still had this bishop here. Yeah, I didn't see this bishop, so I guess then it's this. But no, I couldn't because they would give me check, right? If they just do this, I have a double check. I would not have thought that this is a good way to play, but anyways, was losing anyways. But this was making things worse. And then I just made bad decisions. Like, this I thought was a clever move. But they still want to, because I thought I would not lose my castling rights just yet. Because I was just thinking, just still try to castle. So I thought this was going to protect me, and protect my castling rights. That was my logic here. But yeah, I think I just fell apart. Like, I just had so much pressure. I think my thinking just fell apart. I didn't see that this could be coming. Not at all. This was like from way off. And then, yeah, I just make one mistake after the other. That's just... Wow. Like, all my last moves were just one error after the other. Ah, so frustrating. See, maybe I deserve to be in the 700s after all. Because this is how I normally play. Like, I play one good game amongst 30? That is just pure luck. That is not being a good chess player. Anyways, we're in depression mode again. But yeah, I thought... Yeah, but this was again a miscalculation, because I think I kind of thought I was going here. I had mixed up those, or I had merged these two squares, because I was like, yeah, I'm attacking this, but I didn't see they could just come down here, and I couldn't take back, and then I couldn't take with the knight. Maybe I was just thinking they would take with this first, which doesn't make sense at all. So yeah, another miscalculation. Yeah, maybe I really just feel the pressure and do stupid things. So yeah, completely losing. They wanted me to take with the queen and then lose my queen. I think this is where the engine is making weird moves. When you like are really, really losing, the engine starts making weird moves. I see this all the time, that you're supposed to sacrifice your queen in those cases, and I don't know why. So I did this. This was a miss by them. They should have taken this. Took the rook. They were not winning as much anymore. So yeah, they lost the rook, but they were still winning pretty much, which makes sense because my king is completely exposed. My rooks are not connected because I couldn't castle, and I cannot castle anymore. So it makes sense. Why is it always like I'm back to my always getting 50-50s wrong? What was my logic here? Yeah, I think it was really 50-50. I just thought maybe it's more active for my queen to be here, looking at this, even though it's still protected here, and maybe looking at this if the queen moves. So I thought maybe the chances would be a little bit better. This would not have looked healthy to me, but yeah, apparently it was bad again. Yeah, because now they had this. Just every move is just wrong. Every move is just wrong. They wanted me, but again, like there was no chance in hell to get any good thing from this. But true, this would have protected the knight. We could have made a queen exchange maybe, but yeah, then I would have given a check. I guess I would have to move here. But again, this game was lost. So, but I could have made better choices even when losing, and I didn't. So that's sad. That was a mistake by them. I thought it was a great move. But they wanted them to move this. Again, they want me to sacrifice my queen, and I don't know why. Wouldn't this be better? Then they... Yeah, okay, they still get my queen. There was no saving this. Let's just face it. But yeah, another mistake. Again, good intentions. I just wanted to protect my rook. And the knight, like to me this looked logical at this point. Again, I wasn't like calculating ahead for 3 moves or something, but am I supposed to at my level? I just wanted to protect this, but like Yeah, they had the rook move, which probably was their other great move. Yep. And then there was no saving things. Yeah. Horrible game. I have to review this once I've calmed down a little bit. Obviously, I'm quite excited, depressed, angry, frustrated again, because I just keep playing really, really bad games, one after the other. And as I said, like one good game in 30 doesn't help me at all. I want to consistently play better than what I'm doing. So that is the goal. I don't care about winning. I don't care about that at all. I just want to play decent chess and not make very obvious mistakes. And again, I will review this in peace and quiet and just see if there was anything obviously wrong. I will have to recalculate the pawn situation because that broke things down completely. And then there was after I took the rook, I was only minus 2.4. So I will also revisit if there was any chance that with my knowledge, like realistically, I could still have saved this. Anyways, very, very sad. It has just been going downhill. Like from after the one good game was like one a little bit worse than the other, and now we're kind of almost at the bottom. It can get worse, so maybe I shouldn't say we're at the bottom yet. I do hope, of course, I can play a better game, but we will see. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and see you soon.